Go for it.
Today we're making big passages and jacking stuff up. We'll crash our drone in the ocean.
We just lost the drone.
Yep. Before sailing you across the Atlantic Gulf Stream.
Giving power to the boat, but the boat is not taking the power.
Just in time for the boat to break.
What are you thinking? Jeremiah just dove in the water to check our prop.
Then our engine won't go in reverse. And the hits keep on coming.
I think we have some prop issues.
Are you ready? Let's do it. Welcome to Lazy Gecko Sailing. Looking for something exciting, free, and real? If so, you found the right place. Meet Calypso, our floating home.
It's not working.
We're sailing her all over and taking you for the ride. Please click on subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun.
I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down.
We're at 90. I'm hard over. 60. 50, 40, 30. Almost. Yeah, I think I'm there.
We're finishing up our Bahamas trip today. Sailing towards a jump-off point for our Gulf Stream crossing. It looks like a lovely day.
This very well could be our last sail in the Bahamas during this trip. Our winds are about 9 knots. We're gonna do a beam reach. We'll see, maybe we'll have a nice sail. We can lift the drone and get some good footage. I got beat up from the fishing pole this morning.
Yeah, he's on there.
Oh.
Reel it.
Yeah, I'll reel it.
Reel it as you go down. Woo! See a jump breeze? What was it?
I don't know.
Get it, honey.
I'm gonna have so many bruises.
Fight that thing. Pull it up. There, now reel down. There he is, Barracuda. Woo! He saw ya.
Oh gosh. Alright, baby. Got it.
This stuff is more difficult than it looks, but it's fun.
That'll be a nice bruise. She was feisty. Now that we got the main up, we're gonna put the head sail out.
We met up with some friends at Chub Key. Right now, we're buddy boating with them over to Cat Key, where we'll stage for a crossing to Fort Lauderdale. It's a pretty calm day, so we'll be motor sailing a bit, mainly because we wanted to get some drone footage while under sail. Easy when the winds are light, right? Most of this can't be shown on YouTube due to my outfit, unfortunately, but it's on our server in Vimeo.
We just lost the drone. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? That was so ridiculous.
I don't want to talk about it.
I couldn't, it was over the boat. I couldn't grab it.
Okay. Nothing we can do. It's gone.
What footage was on there?
Just that. I always empty it.
Well, that's good. I'm in shock. Like, how did that happen? That was silly.
I know. That's what I said, you gotta get it for around battery power.
The drone just sunk to the bottom of the ocean floor.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was our only footage of the boat sailing in the Bahamas. It just went down to the fucking top there.
much was that thing?
$1,000, 1,200. It was imperative that you grabbed it. It was dying. What was happening?
I could have grabbed it, but if I went over the lines, which I would have done, but I thought you were trying to turn it around to face it at me.
When we're moving forward, I have to fly it forward. It has to be flying forward. I can't just turn it around because we're moving forward. So it was, you know, that's why I needed you to reach out and grab it when it was right there. That drone has many, many, many amazing shots it has gotten us, but we'll have to get a new one now.
I can't believe that just happened.
Well, it happens, I guess. We're nearing the anchorage, so it was time to drop the sails. It turned out to be a lovely sail, besides dropping an expensive drone in the ocean. Today's crossing went amazing. We did 12 hours out there. The seas laid down. The winds were perfect to sail. The only thing is we lost our drone. We got the most epic footage of Calypso in the Bohemian waters under sail, and then the drone went off into the sea. It was wonderful. It was time for a new one though, because we've had it for 3 years, so that's okay. We're more upset about losing the footage than we are about losing the drone. So got here, dropped anchor. We're at Cat Island, and we went over to our friend's boat for a sundowner to talk about possibly crossing back to the States tomorrow. And we get back to the boat and we're like, it's sweltering. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'm just like perspiring everywhere. I'm very hot. Trina's like, I'm gonna turn the AC. I'm like, perfect. We get here, turn it on. The generator, it's giving power to the boat, but the boat is not taking the power. So that's great. That's something great to come home to. So today we lost our radar. We lost our drone. And now we've lost the ability to get the power from the generator. So we've had 3 strikes. We're out. It's time to do some boat work once again. So Jeremiah is right now trying to figure out what the heck's going on. He's checking the fuses. First he checked the circuit breaker, now he's checking the fuses. So we'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna finish my sundowner that I didn't finish because I was so busy talking while he tries to figure it out. He looks to me for answers, but I have no answers. I don't understand this stuff. What are you thinking?
I don't know. No idea, man.
Just gave up on us.
I'll have to take a look after I'm done this thing.
Are you reinforcing the dinghy?
Yeah.
I think it's
Whenever we go offshore, I'd like to put a couple extra lines on it.
Are you just doing that while you think about the generator?
No. I gotta look into that. I'm gonna get a book out and stuff.
Read about it?
It doesn't make sense. Like, that's like our shore power. The generator's saying I'm producing power, it's good, but the boat isn't receiving the power. There must be a fuse somewhere that somehow it got popped. Well, we've been doing a lot of different electrical stuff, like you're running the convection oven and stuff like that, you know?
I've always done that. Even on our 12-day passage from Grenada, I was making pizzas and stuff.
With a convection oven?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying we're just doing things to the boat, like that are a little power, like using a lot of power. So I don't know. Maybe that's causing issues. I don't know, but I'm getting tired of this.
Jeremiah is going outside to start the generator manually, and I am looking inside. So he's going to start it, and then he's going to reset the circuit breaker a couple times. He's looking for it to turn on, for it to blink, anything to show that it's going to give us power. Let's hope for the best. So I think I hear him in there now. We should hear the generator come on and possibly see this circuit board light up. I don't hear anything though. Oh, he's coming back to the boat, so let's see what he says.
Hold on.
Did something come to you?
No.
Oh.
That's a DC circuit breaker. I want an AC circuit breaker.
So to the manual he went. Okay, so Jeremiah found what he was looking for. There's a difference. There's a DC circuit breaker and an AC circuit breaker. So he's up there now. We're looking for the generator to turn on, and then hopefully
the generator light comes on, and that will tell the boat. Oh, I hear it. Okay. It's coming on. Yay! The generator light came on. Cool, cool. So we're gonna flip over the generator to allow it to allow power, and then do the parallels. Yeah, it's on! Cool. Exciting.
Dude, they were hiding the AC circuit breaker. On the top of the gen set, it has the circuit breaker. I'm like, it's freaking on. And then I was like, but on the little tiny letter it says DC circuit breaker. I'm like, no, I need AC. The AC circuit breaker's on the side of the generator, way on the other side.
Nice. Okay, so, let's get the AC flowing.
Yeah, I was like, what the crap, dude? You know?
Like, oh my gosh. I'm so sick.
I just told, we were over at Ted's boat, and I was like, oh man, I'm talking about this generator. I was like, he goes, have you had problems with it? I was like, yeah, we've had problems, but it's running now, which jinx you. Because you say that, and you don't knock on wood. I knocked on wood, but I tried to. I don't know what I was knocking on this boat. All right, there you go. All right.
Close the windows.
Yeah, I got to close the windows.
So now that the generator's on, we'll go around and close all the hatches and portholes, which is a job in itself. But it's worth it for some AC, for real. So Jeremiah takes one side, I take the other side, and we'll work together and close windows. That one's already closed, that's nice. And then we'll run some AC, and then we will open all the windows back up again. That's just what we do.
It only takes about an hour after turning off the generator for the boat to become a sweatbox again. But it's oh so worth the effort. The next morning we departed for a beautiful wind-filled sail across the Gulf Stream. Check this out. One of our patrons tracked our progress along the crossing and found a Fort Lauderdale live cam that caught our arrival to the States. Pretty cool. Thanks for the footage, Buzz. We were also greeted with a new issue. The starboard prop doesn't seem like it's feathering in reverse, which is now stalling the engine.
We may have found the issue. Jeremiah just dove in the water to check our props because he didn't think that they were going in reverse or feathering to go when we go in reverse, and he confirmed our props are stuck. So that means we have to service our props in the water. So that's bad news, but it's also good news because that could be our problem.
That's it.
Luckily, the previous owner left a kit to service them, even while in the water.
That's the thing. Max prop. So that's obviously one of our kits.
All right. Look, I got that.
So we made this little satchel bag for him. Has some parts in it. He'll just hang it right there on the prop. The little part's on the spoon.
Alright.
And we are going to GoPro this so he'll wear a head mount.
See ya.
Coming up on the Lazy Geckos.
That prop's damaged.
Yeah.
Did each side of the hull? Let's go practice.
A couple of these, but
Just to see.
I can't even explain what just happened.
Like I'm gonna cry. I'm shaking.
Are we all set?
I don't know.
For the Annapolis Boat Show.
There we go, I can do this.
We got to learn a little bit about the hybrid.
So the biggest change in the Antares from Calypso and all the older designs. I'm introing. That's right.
Alright. I thought you were starting asking questions. I got a nice introduction.
Oh my god. Okay, Steven Spielberg and click.
How'd you think that went?
It went great.
If it wasn't for John though, the boat would have been destroyed.
My warranty expired about 10 years ago.
Brand new Max Props.
These cam is left-handed. I have to swap them over to right-handed.
It was pretty heavy when I picked it up earlier.
You leave it with the prop?
Hunkered down with high winds.
We're gonna get off the boat, head on over to this little peanut island.
Want more? Check us out at lazygeckos.net. Remember, patrons can get complimentary access. You can also visit our Vimeo channel. The link is below. Don't forget to click subscribe to get all of the fun. See you next week.